Back to another video in my channel, The Thinking Hats. I know it has been a very long time since my last upload. I'm genuinely sorry for my absence, and I thank you all for sticking by me. So, to compensate for my absence, today I'm going to share with you a very interesting video. It is about the topic, what if Dash disappeared? What if the advertisements disappeared? What if India disappeared? What if Japan disappeared? What if China disappeared? What if UK disappeared? What if France disappeared? What would happen to the world if any of these would have disappeared? Let's find out in this video together, shall we? Advertisements. One of the main changes we would face would be that Google will not be a free service anymore. You would have to pay money to use it. And also, newspapers earn a fair share of money by displaying several advertisements. But if advertisements disappear, then that part of the revenue for the newspapers will be gone. So the amount of salaries that the employees receive or the total profit that the company itself receives would decrease greatly. Also, advertisements are a great way for companies to reach us about their different products. But if there is no advertisement, there would be no buying and selling, thus affecting the economy and even employment of several. Many celebrities earn a lot of money by featuring in advertisements. But if advertisements disappear, the actors, football players, basically any of the celebrities would lose a lot of money because a major part of their income comes from featuring in several ads. Also, like Google, many other social websites would no longer be free to use. Places in India would be the Taj Mahal, part of the seven wonders of the world. It is a very beautiful marble structure visited by several millions of tourists per annum. But if India disappeared, so would the Taj Mahal, and one of the best feasts to the eyes of the tourists would just be gone. Is home to yoga. And if India will disappear, so will yoga. And if yoga disappears, the fitness levels will swiftly fall. India has several different regions with several different languages and many more different cultures. If India were to disappear, it would be a grave loss for humanity because of the different cultural and language losses that would happen. Also, if this great land of spirituality were to disappear, the amount or percentage of materialism in people worldwide would increase heavily. India is one of the most populous countries in the world. If it ever disappeared, a huge chunk of the world population would just be gone. India is home to several different delicacies, may it be main course, appetizers, beverages, or desserts. There are many different cultures, many different recipes, all very mouth-watering. If India would one day just be gone out of the map, many of these dishes and many of these beverages and desserts would be gone into thin air. That would be very disappointing for food enthusiasts. India is one of the largest producers of milk, pulses, wheat, rice, and sugarcane. If India disappeared, the production of these products would decrease a lot. Are some of the most famous places in the world for tourists. If Japan just one day out of blue was gone from this world, these would be one of the most missed places by the tourists. Japan also manufactures several bullet trains. If Japan disappeared, then the transport by train would become very slow. Japan houses about 80,000 centenarians. If Japan ever disappeared, several secrets for a happy and long life would just be gone. The most technologically advanced countries, if it were to disappear, the world would have to take a step back in the innovations. Also, like India, Japan is home to several different delicacies. And if Japan would disappear, all these beautiful and delicious delicacies would just be lost. China is one of the most populous countries, and its disappearance would result to a huge decline in the world population. Also, the great martial art form of Kung Fu might have been lost if China ever disappeared. China is one of the emerging places for trade. If it ever disappeared, then the trade would just fall. China manufactures many different products that are imported by several countries. If China ever disappeared, the manufacturing of the products would stop. So would its import, and so it would result in empty supermarket shelves with half of the goods missing because they're not even being produced. The effect would be that the metal prices would sharply decline. One of the most mysterious but attractive places in the world. If UK disappeared, so will the Stonehenge, and then it would just be a rude shock to the tourists around the world. Buckingham Palace, the Bell Tower, and the Westminster Abbey are some of the other places that would be missed if UK disappeared. Also, UK is greatly known for its royal family. If UK disappeared, so will the royal family. That would be a great disappointment to many. UK is London. And London is considered as the financial capital of the world. If one day it would disappear, then the world would fall into a financial crisis. It has several different prestigious colleges, including the Oxford, Stanford, Harvard, etc. If UK disappeared, so will these great temples of education, and people would fall back or lack in the terms of education. Important role in the world affairs. If one day it would disappear, then the whole world would start to disconnect from each other. France. The iconic Eiffel Tower of France would be the first thing that many people around the world would miss. Also, if France were to disappear one day, then the world tourism rate would fall heavily because currently France is one of the most visited countries. Also, the Louvre Museum, home to several different and very beautiful paintings, would just be gone too. That would be a great loss to several artists and art enthusiasts. Also, the Tour de France is a cycling contest held each year in France. If that would disappear, it would be a huge disappointment for many cyclists around the world. France is known as the capital of fashion. If France disappears, most of its fashion would be gone with it. So many different, unique, and beautiful fashion ideas would just go to waste. Largest manufacturers of cheese in the world. If France disappeared, several different types of cheese would disappear, and the production of the cheese would fall by a great number. If you like this video, smash that like button, share it with your loved ones, friends, families, basically anyone you know. Also, please leave a comment below. You know how I would love to hear what you have to say about my videos. Most importantly, subscribe to Thinking Hats. Also, don't forget to ring the bell icon for notifications whenever we post new videos. Do you have any questions you want to hunt out the answers for? If yes, then type them in the comment section below and we'll take them up for you in any other video. Together we learn, so signing off for now. See you in the next video.